Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, welcome back to Small Town USA. So you guys were asking about me playing on this map, so here we are, playing on the map as you requested. So let me show you what equipment we're starting off with. There's a few different things we're starting off with, mostly Massey Ferguson equipment, randomly. This is what you start off with, just the base game. You start with the 7700, 8700, the Massey Ferguson 9380, which is kind of like a moderate sized combine. The TKD 302, the Transpace 8000, the Carrier XL 825, the Horse Prano 9 m, the Pottingers, the Bergman Repex, the Lizard TT Wagon, the Kuhn Fertilizer Spreader, and I also got the MacDon header too, the 40-foot header. So that's what we're starting off with here. So people suggested that we start off with medium-sized equipment, so that's medium-ish. Nothing too crazy big. I guess 8 meters isn't huge, not by a lot of standards. So I got the other, I don't know which one I have. Which one is it? The 8700. It's currently just unloading this combine here via Courseplay. So let's go ahead and get fired up here. And let's get some of this field harvested. So I didn't realize this when I first looked at the map, but this is actually a multi-fruit map. As far as I can tell, it is. I'm able to harvest these oats with no problem. So I didn't realize it was a multi-fruit map. So it actually has quite a few. It's got oats. It also has rye, triticale, and millet. And I don't know if that's because I have another map installed right now, or if it's because this map has this in the base map. I'm not sure, honestly. I would actually have to look that up to verify whether that was true or not. But we're harvesting oats, so there you go. Without a problem. So that's the bizarre thing. I thought it was going to be. When I first kind of got close to it, I'm like, oh look. I'm like, that doesn't look like anything I know, anything that I was expecting at least. And it turns out it's got oats on it, so which is kind of neat actually. So I have 3-stage fertilizer turned on, and I also have. Mandatory plowing turned on, so we'll have to plow the fields at some point. And I just stuck with the fields that we own for the time being, so we start with 27, 32, field 1 and field 34 down in the corner there. So that's what we start off with, and we're going to see what we can do with this for the time being. I'm kind of curious to see how it's all going to turn out in the end. So one of the questions I was asking a while ago was about whether or not to continue on Sosnoka. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably record an episode on there every now and then. But this will be my primary map, I guess, for the time being. That's a nice map, actually. I like it. Been driving around it a little bit, checking things out, see how things are going on it. So I like it so far. I really do. So honestly, I had no idea it was multi-fruit. Like I said, I'm going to have to double check that when I finish recording this, because I honestly thought it wasn't. So, anyways, 1 second. Water break. So, I don't know. I'm even more excited now that I realize it's a multi-fruit map, which is even better than before. So this is the medium size. I guess this is actually considered a large combine. In reality, it's not actually a medium-sized combine, but all I did was change the header, and that's it, basically. Originally, I had the Case 40-foot header, which I thought was didn't seem cool, so I switched over to the MacDon header, which is essentially the same thing. One of the nice things about the MacDon headers is that they actually have a smaller. They have a 35-foot header that has the wheels on it, which is kind of nice, actually. So let's go ahead and request the driver here, so we can come and unload this combine as we get to the end of this field here. I honestly don't know how much we're going to get out of this field, because we do have 3 stages of fertilization turned on, so it may or may not be good. I have no idea, so we'll see. Alright, waiting for that 8700 to come by. What I probably should do, honestly, is I should grab the 7700 and have it mow field, or fertilize, I should say, maybe even field 34. There we go. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Now the prices on this map are kind of high, I realize. I think they're like higher than I would expect, but that's okay, I guess. Someone suggested play on hard. I like playing on hard in general, but the problem I run into is when playing on hard, progression is slow. So it depends on I guess how fast you want to see things progress. And generally, people like to see things progress at a moderate pace, which playing on hard doesn't always allow. At least it's been my experience. Is that guy gonna get stuck? Yeah. I wondered. It was right at the end of the field there, so I'm not that surprised, honestly. So if I request him again, let's see what happens here. Is he gonna be able to make his way around that tree? I have a sneaky suspicion he won't. There's always hope, though, right? There's always hope. No, he's just gonna chill out there. Alright, fine. Be that way. Originally, one of the bizarre things that happened was I was using Open Broadcaster software to record, as I normally do with FarmSim. But for whatever reason, on this map, recording it was giving me some weird FPS. Not on my side of recording, but it was actually on OBS's side was recording, and FPS was low. It's probably could be a bit higher, a bit low. So it would be like get really choppy. I don't know why. So today I'm using mirrorless action. Like I have both of them, and I find sometimes I'll switch between the two depending on whichever one's acting up, because so often it'll be one will act up and the other one will be fine for whatever reason. Anyways, let's go ahead and hire worker here and grab this guy, because he's not going to be able to make it around that tree. Not easily, at least. There we go. Definitely not easily. So, let's go and grab the other small Massey Ferguson down there. I think we have a small one. Is this the small one? I thought there was one other one. Nope, this is the small one. Okay. Now, do we have a shop? I think we do. I just don't know where it is. To modify things. I don't remember. I want to say we do, but I didn't see one about. We need a small tractor. This is a huge tractor for what I'm going to use it for right now. Like, seriously huge. Yeah. Let's just check something real quick. See what the price of the smaller tractors is. I am looking for the 5M. How expensive is the 5? No, not the 7. I thought we had one. Is it right at the end? Oh no, there it is. Perfect. Let's get the 5M. Avec masse avant. Non, avec relevage. Avant, front loader. Oui, avec front loader. Les roues gazon. No. Nokian. I forget which ones those ones are. En droite. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And design, we want avec cabin. Oui. Nope. Maybe not avec cabin. Avec canopy. Nope, can't afford that either. If I go, well, we need the wheels. And we don't need the chargers right now. We just have enough for that. Barely. Alright. Let's purchase that. So that'll be a nice little John Deere for small activities. That's what this thing looks like. I'll eventually put a canopy on it because I think it looks ridiculous without the canopy, but this is the small 5M John Deere. I apologize for the little drop in FPS there. Sometimes that'll happen when you go to a new area of the map that you haven't been when you load the map. So, where am I going here? Just south. So this will give you a chance to take a look around the map. Another placeable area where you can put some nice placeables there. That is Tractor Supply, TSC. Those are quite prominent. I don't know how prominent they are in the States. I'm assuming they're more prominent in the States than they are in Canada, but we definitely have them in Canada as well. So that's what this little tractor looks like on the inside. It's kind of a funky little tractor, actually. I use it from time to time. We actually have it on the server. And Donald was the one who actually suggested this one. It's a pretty nice little piece of nice little tractor actually. So gets the job done. It's a little bit on the slower side, and I could have just reset it down to the farm, but just figured I might as well just drive it over there. Just so we get a look at the map here. There we go. So the reason why I got the smaller tractor is because I'm going to spread fertilizer, and I think a 7700 is just way overkill for spreading fertilizer, at least in my opinion. And I'm sure we'll be able to make the money back from the oats pretty easily. Right off the bat. We could even sell one of our trailers. We would have 2 trailers we're not even using, basically. Well, one of them we're using, one of them we're not using, so. I know it's a random way to start a series, is to buy a tractor right off the bat, but it was the right thing to do. It's also a John Deere. Actually, one of the nicer ones out there. There aren't many nice John Deere tractors out there. There's a couple that are okay. A couple that you can deal with, but not all of them are super nice, so. At least that's how I find it. They kind of vary. So sometimes you'll have some really nice ones that are really well done, and other times it'll be like, well, not so great. That grain tank's 80% full. I wonder what Courseplay will do. Alright, so we're going to grab the fertilizer spreader, and then we're going to head over to the animal farm. Down to field 34, and we'll put some fertilizer on that before harvesting it. I don't know why the other tractor's not going to get that, going to unload that tractor. We'll just let it do its thing. Turn that tractor off. And let's put this tractor in group 3. It's a good group for it. Alright, now where's that coon? So we'll grab this coon right here. Probably would look better on a small case or Mass Ferguson, in all honesty, because it's red, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Now I need to find the fertilizer. I know it's in a building, but I just don't know which one it is. I think it's this one over here, by the cedar, if I had to guess. Let's see here. Survey says yes. Alright, perfect. Oh, apparently that's not collidable. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll use this. Whoa, I forgot how huge that thing looks on this small tractor. Maybe the bigger tractor wouldn't be bad, actually. This might be a bit too big for this tractor. I don't know. It's hard to tell, because you don't really need a high horsepower tractor for this thing. It doesn't even have a horsepower requirement on it. So there you go. Are those just seeds there now? Seems to have no problem. Like, it's holding it. Not a problem. Look, like, too big? I'll leave a poll in the top right-hand corner, but if I forget to, leave a comment below. Do you think this fertilizer spreader is a little bit too big for this 5 series? I think it might be a bit too big. Alright, let's head down to the animal area, which is just down south here. To field 34. Just right here. No, not quite right there, but close. Need to go over these roads. Every time I drive down these roads, I'm like, I forgot about the roads. They're really rough. Oh, I think they're, in my opinion, they might be a bit too rough. Well, that's just me. Is that really having troubles getting up that hill? Alright, so here's field 34 right in front of us here. There we go. go. Gotta get around all the rocks. So, this is field 34. Let's see if we can get this. This would be fertilization, 24 meters. And this is 34. Let's see how this works out. Northwest corner, heading east, return to first point. Yes. Go for it. Let's see where it goes. Oh, there's fences there? Didn't realize there's fences right there. Wow. They're super close too. Oh, okay. I was able to do it. Does it need to be fertilized? Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Massive Ferguson. We're right in the way, apparently. So as you probably are aware, I do not have crop destruction on. That's mainly because I end up using Courseplay a lot. That's the reason why. Some people might think that's a bit cheaty, but it's just the way I'm going to play. I know back in the day we had what did we have? We had drive control and Courseplay. And what would happen is drive control would automatically shut off the crop destruction module of it. And then you can continue on your way. But the way it works now is that crop destruction is a separate thing, and it has nothing to do with drive control at all. But it used to, so that's part of the reason why it used to be incorporated. So there we go. Let's just back up there, get out of the way. Perfect. So I think the reason why it's being a bit strange on the unload here is because, if I had to guess, it's because of, where is it here? This right here. So the side offset, it's a little bit too close with the automatic detection. And you can actually adjust this by just using your mouse wheel. Or plus and minus, left click on the mouse, plus and minus. So I'm going to try 8.5 and we'll see how that works out. Apparently just unlocked an achievement called Breakneck Bankruptcy, because I went I went in the negatives. That's fine. Let's see how this combine and how it reacts here. Yeah, it's doing all right. Is he turning on the field? I think so. Yeah. What is going to happen? So I think the way the workers are working right now is they're just driving all over the crop, which is the other reason why I have crop destruction. Although I discovered it seemed, or at least it seems like, the crop destruction module just kind of shuts off when the hired workers are on. It seemed like, at least. I don't know if that's true or not, but it definitely seemed that way. So nice. So the hired workers coming around, or let's say the Courseplay drivers coming around. And one of the neat things you can actually do is you can actually use Courseplay to pick up straw, if you'd like. I don't know why, but they gave us a forge wagon this time around, which I would have thought they would have given you a baler on this map, actually, to be honest with you. I don't know if you can even sell straw locally. Close. No, that's not the right way I want to go. I want to go the other way. Oh no, that's right. I'm not even sure if there's a place where you can sell straw like right at the farm. I think you have to go way across the map. I think so. Well, let's collect some straw and find out, just in case. Also, it'll help us stay out of the negatives. There we go. So what I could do is I could have Courseplay, I could have it set up so Courseplay is set to combine, or say, have it so Courseplay is combining as opposed to a hard worker right now. And then what you can do after that is just have the forge harvest, or the forge wagon right here, run the same course as the combine. That's what you can do, at least. And then in that scenario, what will happen is if you set it up like that, it just follows the same course, and then that collects the straw. And then you have to set up another course for unloading. So it just depends on how you want to set it up. So many options. So many options. Alright. It's a nice looking map though. It does appear that there's a lot going on this map, and it seems like it decides that it wants to load some things sometimes, so that may be partially the reason why there's some stutters. But it's bizarre, because like there'll be a stutter and then it'll be no problem. And then a stutter and then no problem. So I don't know. I think it's just loading errors that's never loaded before. If I had to guess, that would be the reason at least. In reality, I probably should have this bailed. Like I said, this is the medium-sized forward wagon too. It's not even a large one. So the large one I think has 50,000 liters. If I had to guess. All right, now let's take a look around the farm, see if there's an area where we can sell this. I don't think there is actually. Let's take a look anyways, though. It's good to investigate a new farm, see what you can, what's available on the farm. I think that the creator of the map didn't put the sell point right down in this area. At least I don't think he did. Nothing there. I know there is a point right over here, and I don't know what that is right there. I think it's just meant for, oh yeah, it's just for looks. It's just meant for doing mechanic work, because there's no trigger there, as you can see. And then this over here is just our grain, so we can't put straw in here anyways. So it's not that either. It's good to know these things, though. But if you're wondering what this is right here, that is console commands that you need to enable. I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner for that, for console commands. Okay, so straw there. No, it's just a house. Yeah, I don't think there's any kind of straw sell point on here. Not in the main farm area, at least. Nope, nothing there. So what we'll do is we will go down to the animal farm, because we can just store the straw there, because eventually we'll need it anyways. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. There's that. Nope. Yep, we'll just go down here. Nice. Oh, these roads every time. Whoa, what happened there? Let's go take a little jaunt over here, and let's see what happens. I think the silos up here are meant for, I believe they're meant for, oh, they're over to the left there. I believe they're meant for straw and whatnot. I could always put it in the mixers as well. That's an option. Whoops, side. Let's see. Is this like a silo where I can put straw? Let's find out. It looks like you can. Alright. Nice. Okay, so that can be put there. I don't know if there's a limit to it though, how much you can put there. It's not selling it, mind you, but it's just storing it. Curious. Alright, now this is, where does this go? This just is like a little, where is that going? It's not like a, you don't return, do you? No, it just goes into the corner and then, oh no, it does go all the way around. Alright, that's cool, whatever. This is where all the pigs are, apparently. They have a little road going all the way around here. It's a rough road, so if I were a farmer, I probably would just come around and put some gravel down or something, just to make my life easier. I don't know. On initial drive, these roads are fun, I think. But as you drive on them a lot, I think they would be, they're a bit I don't know. Maybe overkill for all the air. Like, dirt roads would have been fine, but like, these roads do look nice, but I think it's a bit much. That's just my opinion, though. Alright. Let's go back to the main field there. See how the combine is doing. There we go. And see what's up. Yeah, it's nice little layout actually. It's got a cool little. It's kind of different. Usually, a lot of the American farms are kind of just wide open, but this one's kind of like wide open-ish, but with some details, like the fences is what I'm referring to. Nice. So, what I was referring to before, let me just show you the combine. So, if I were to stop the driver here, and if I were to go to field work, this, and pick up field 1, that would be northeast, I guess it would be. Heading south. Let's see where that is. Not quite. Yeah, so it's a bit off. Not by much, though. So what you would do is you set up this course right like this. So like if I were to... Let's bring it up over here. I'll set this combine on its way here. So what it's going to do is just go to the edge of the road and go back down. And then what you can do is you can have your... This tractor right here, you can have it follow the same course as your combine. It'll just pick up the straw. And probably you could have it set up so it drops it off as well, if I had to guess. And I don't know if this actually measures your stored straw, does it? Apparently at 56,000 liters. No, it doesn't. That's weird. Wonder why it doesn't record that straw. Bizarre. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is, I think that's a good enough place as any to stop the episode for now. Let me know what you'd like to see in the next episode. My name's Iain Robson. If you like what you saw, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Small Town USA. Catch you guys later.